Good Lord, what is going on, y'all? Bears win 27 because that's what the Bears scored. What is going on? Talk. You know what about Mitchell Trubisky now? I don't want to, but listen, I wanted to come on and do a live stream. I usually don't even do live streams after a game. I usually just post my reaction video and that's it. But I had to come on because it was the first game of the year, and it was a game in which we literally saw everything possible. And the Bears come back from the dead, literally from the dead, and Mitchell Trubisky is who helps the Bears do it, folks. I am hyped right now. My God, this is, oh my goodness, what a game. And that game took some years off my life for sure. And before Lions fans drop it, he dropped it. That should have been a touchdown. Before you say that, the Lions could have won that game, absolutely. But point is, they didn't, and the Bears did. All right. Are you guys seeing the lag? Hopefully not. I'm trying to make sure that my internet is good here. But point being is, what a game! What a game for Mitchell Trubisky to come back from that. And that's what I want to talk about here, okay? The important thing I want to talk about here is after the first half, people want to write Mitchell Trubisky's obituaries, right? Literally, it is the first game of the year, the first quarter, the second quarter of the first game of a full season, and we're already calling for Nick Foles. Like, already calling for Nick Foles. And the matter of the fact is, Mitchell Trubisky didn't have any interceptions. I mean, you could say, the Lions dropped one, but it's not like he was out there throwing 4 or 5 picks. Did you see what Baker Mayfield was doing against the Baltimore Ravens? Couldn't even put up more than a touchdown. So point being is Mitchell Trubisky was not the sole reason the Bears were losing that game. The Bears were down, 23-6? He was not the sole reason, but yet people were calling for his job. This is my whole issue. This is my whole issue with Bears media, with so-called Bears fans. They just love to hate on Mitchell Trubisky. And then so I'm so glad. I'm actually glad it happened the way it did, because you know what? All those people that were talking, what about Mitch, shut up in the second half. And boy, did they shut up after that dime throw to Anthony Miller. My God, was that a dime? And you see the conviction right there? Just literally drops back and throws it, no hesitation, right in the breadbasket, right here, okay? So to me, again, I loved the fact that game went the way it did, because all the Mitch haters out there were literally, my DMs are blowing up, right? They're blowing up, and people are calling for Nick Foles' job, and I'm like, just wait. So I'm so glad it happened. Now, here's the thing. There's a lot to get to in the game. I'm going to make a recap video and go through all of those things, because right now, folks, my mind is just jumbled right now. I have to go through my notes. I have to recap what happened in the game, and I'll talk about everything, talk about, the defense, the offense, not just obviously Mitch, but, Jimmy Graham, Jalen Johnson, Anthony Miller, David Montgomery. So, yeah, absolutely everything I'm going to talk about in that recap video. So look forward to that. But I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know my raw emotions, how I was feeling. So how did you guys feel about that game? Give me some thoughts on Mitch, man, how you guys felt. I always feel like he kicks it in the gear in the fourth. Yeah, 2-minute Mitchell Trubisky is a different quarterback. And that's another thing, folks, where my whole issue with Matt Nagy is Matt Nagy should know by now when Mitch plays well, which is when he doesn't have to think, he's in the hurry up, he gets to run the football. So I don't know why he does not use that Mitch more than the Mitch we see. So, obviously, great game. The offense needs to be consistent. They did. How many drops did we see? All right, Mitch had some bad throws, absolutely. The throw in the end zone to Demetrius Harris, that should have been a touchdown. Mitch missed that. Point blank, simple. So for those folks that think I can't criticize Mitch, I just did it right there. That should have been a touchdown. But let's talk about the other place. Jimmy Graham drops a catch that he could have walked in for a touchdown. He literally could have. He turned around, he would have walked in. He mistimed his jump. All right. I tried to tell you guys Jimmy Graham's not washed up, but you didn't want to hear me. Now, he did catch the touchdown, which I also predicted. I said Jimmy Graham would probably catch a touchdown in this game. The point being is this is not prime Jimmy Graham. All right. Darnell Mooney, somebody pointed out. He did show up. I was surprised. I didn't even think he gets snaps. He looked explosive, folks. Every time he touched the football, I loved what I saw from Darnell Mooney. So that was fantastic. Allen Robinson, what more is there to say? This guy's a beast, and that was a damn PI in the end zone when Mitch threw in the ball, and his off arm was getting pulled by the DB. That should have been a PI, and Allen Robinson catches that. That's a touchdown 10 times out of 10 if there's no PI in that play. Anthony Miller, folks. What more is there to say? This guy is a beast. I'm telling you, he's going to break out this season. Didn't show up in the first half, but in the second half, man, he had stickum for hands. Like, it was beautiful to see, and just a dime throw. Shout out to Javon Wims in the end zone catching that touchdown. He's a beast as well. I don't know where Riley Ridley is, man. I really hope we could have seen some Riley Ridley, but, man, great, fantastic finish there. Mitchell Trubisky's stats. All right, let's take a look at his stats. Hold on, guys. By the way, you guys can keep asking me questions here. I'll try to answer some. Super chat if you can, by the way, for me to have the questions answered right away. Actually, that's what I will do, super chat, because there's a lot of questions coming in right now. I'm just trying to check Mitch's numbers, folks. Give me a second here. And I'm actually missing the damn Bucs Saints game, so I need to get back on that real quick. But Mitchell Trubisky had 20 for 36 for 242 yards, 3 touchdowns, 104.2 passer rating. So there you have it, folks. Look, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. There's going to be people calling for Mitch's job every single time he has a bad throw. Not even interception. Every single time he's a bad throw, but just don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. Mitchell Trubisky will improve this year in the second half. I don't know about you, but did you guys not see some of the throws Mitch looked like he improved? Like, yes, some of the throws, like I just pointed out to the one of Demetrius Harris, he overthrew that one. I think there was one, before the half where he just overthrows. I forgot who it was. I think Anthony Miller and Allen Robinson. Yeah, absolutely. But for the most part, I've seen a little bit more from his mechanics and footworks where he has been able to just sit in the pocket and throw. And in the fourth quarter, I mean, he was just on fire. He was throwing darts out there like dots. He was playing darts. All right. He was literally playing darts there. All right. Does he need to rush more? Yes. Somebody asked that. Absolutely. I don't know why this is so hard to understand. Rush Mitchell Trubisky. Now, Matt Nagy is not calling any rushing plays for Mitch. So Mitch has to rush himself, which is scramble. He is scared to scramble because he wants to follow what Matt Nagy has drawn up. But if you saw today, Mitch actually went through his progressions. He went 1, 2, 3, and even if it's a throwaway, at least you're going through your progressions. And point being is, if it's 1, 2, 3, nothing's open, yes, you can throw it away, but you can also run. So there was literally one run he had that was a scramble, and he got like 6 yards out of it, but I wish he would run more. You're saying it because we won. Listen, of course I am. If DeAndre Swift catches that and we lose, obviously it's not great, but there were so many ups and downs in this game. Give credit to the fact that the Bears came back from 23-6. They could have given up. They could have. And here's the thing. DeAndre Swift catching that touchdown doesn't change the fact that Mitch played well in the second half. Absolutely played well in the second half. So in the first half, could he have been better? Absolutely. But I told you, how many drops did we finally see? How many drops? Just saying. So that's the other thing. And then David Montgomery, I liked what I saw from him, but also this run game was a little discombobulated, folks. I'm just saying. So here's the thing. I'm going to get into all of that in my recap video, but I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys about it. Look, next week, I think we have the Giants. That should be another dub for the Bears. Trubisky was lights on in the second half. Yes, he was. He absolutely was. Give me 1 second, guys, here. Super chat for questions. Yeah, we play the Giants next week, right? I just want to make sure here. A win is a win, bear down. Yes, absolutely. A win is a win. Are you kidding me? So, yeah, we play the Giants next week, and I'm not trying to just look ahead to next week, but I'm just saying that these are the games that we need to win, right? The easy ones. You lose and you face up against the bad teams and you lose, fine, so be it. But we need to win these ones. These are the easy ones, and I'm glad we got it done against Detroit. I'm glad we got it done. I told you Mitch always plays well against the Lions, and he got it done once again. So, guys, I am going to go ahead and give you guys my full recap video soon. I'm seeing some questions. Tedgin Jr., yeah. I don't know where Tedgin is. He did not. I think he had one play where Mitch threw him the ball, but obviously it was not a catch. I hope Mitchell Trubisky, you guys started in fantasy. He did well. But yeah, guys, like I said, I just want to come on today and I was hyped, so I wanted to do a live stream. Let me know if you guys want me to do more live streams. Follow me, guys, on my social media. I was live tweeting during the game today. I should probably post this on Instagram as well, but thank you, guys. I am going to go ahead and talk about the Bears game in a full recap video that I'm going to record right now. So let's get into that, and I will talk to you guys soon.